way Nino and Granlund have been just lighting the lamp, I think 8 of your last 9 goals from them. How important has that been for you?
Well, if we didn't have that, then we wouldn't have any scoring. I mean, Zucker scored the previous 6 or 7, so I'm just glad somebody's scoring.
Yeah. What'd you like about the effort, top to bottom tonight?
That we won. You know, I mean, it was an ugly game on both sides, but I think we persevered. Actually, I didn't mind our third period, the way we just kept getting it deep and deep, and they got a little emotion going in and after they scored that goal, and it's good to see that Dubnyk, who struggled over the course of the game, had to make 3 big saves and when he had to, and that's the sign of a goalie that's good.
How stabilizing is a power play that scored 7 times now in the last 4 games?
Well, we got to keep it going. That's the special teams wins you games, and today we were +2, and those +2 made us win.
What do you attribute the sloppiness to? And what do you attribute the sloppiness to, and the fact it took 5 goals to hold them off?
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. Everybody's got family and coming to town, into town, out of town. I don't know. If I had an answer on how to avoid sloppiness in a game, I'd be a lot richer than I am.
When you see the way Niederreiter is scoring his goals right now, does it really remind you of what you missed when he was out of the lineup?
Yeah, well, he goes to the net and he's hungry, and he's not going to get a million beautiful goals, but he's going to get the greasy ones in front of the net, and that's what he does, and that's what we need.
The third pair, defense pair, it's like you never know what you're going to get every night. How big of an issue is this right now?
Well, it's an issue, but they're young, and you got to keep throwing them into the fire. It's the only way they get better. Mm-hmm. If you completely sit them all the time, then they're going to be like that every game. Mm-hmm. So sometimes you have to take your lumps and just keep playing them.
Yet, I mean, tonight it seemed like Riley earned himself sitting. He didn't play a shift in the third.
Yeah, well, he earned it. So, well, I mean, he sat out 2 of the last 3 games, so he's probably a little nervous, takes a couple penalties. Then once you get out there, I've been there, you're afraid to touch the puck. And I told Bob, Bob said, should we keep playing them? And I said, listen, we got to play to win tonight. This is a winnable game, play to win, and we'll, worry about that next night. So I was the one that said, just play to win, and if we had to play 2 defensemen, we would have. But I thought this was an important game for us to win, considering how many games we got against the Central Division coming up, and how many teams are playing and going to gain points tonight. And we don't want to get too far behind the loop.